Hi Jake, thanks for your time, mate. We spoke in what May, and you were saying about how you felt like a real boxer after what happened with Tommy, like this after the soul searching, you were like, this is what I'm built for now. Now, a couple of months down the line, obviously deep into training camp. How have those feelings sort of manifested during this camp? Do you feel like this is still your path, undoubtedly?
100%. Yeah, and it's interesting that a loss can give you more conviction on what it is that you're supposed to be doing and what you're here to do, and it can actually reset you on a proper path. And that's exactly what it did for me. And now I'm feeling better than ever, stronger than ever, in the best shape of my life, best team around me. And I couldn't be happier. And that's why I thank Tommy. I thank Tommy for winning. It put my life in the direction that it was supposed to be before, and that is such a priceless thing.
On the subject of like goals now, or maybe you've readjusted them, but obviously back in the day you said some pretty outlandish things to make noise and to get attention. I'll beat Canelo, etc., etc. Where do you where's your target now? Like at your age and with what you've got ahead of you, what is your realistic ambition in this sport?
My realistic ambition is becoming a world champion, and that hasn't changed. I've only gained more conviction around it, and with how I'm progressing and the work I'm putting in and the experience I'm getting under my belt, going up to 10 rounds now, slowly making my way, deeper and deeper into the sport and getting more and more and more experience. Um, I have all the tools, the punching power, the strength, the cardio, the speed. So really it's just about the thousands and thousands and thousands of repetitions that I need to become a world champion. But I'm sparring against them. I'm working with them in the gym. And that's why I know I could do it.
Just one follow up on that. What weight do you think when you get to that pinnacle of the sport and you're at your very best and able to challenge for a world title, what weight do you think you'll be?
We'll see. We'll see. I guess it all really depends, and I've only been doing this for 3.5 years. So and at 26 years old. So in 3 years from now, when I'm 29 in my athletic prime, I fully believe in my capability to be able to win a world championship.
Thank you, mate.
Jake, all of the best fighters, maybe barring Floyd and Joe Lewis, have lost. And for some of us, it makes us love them more because they have to rebuild and come again. As someone who's a pioneer of social media, I'm sure you can track your popularity. What has suffering a defeat in such a huge, high-profile event done for your metrics?
Yeah, it's weird. I think it's actually like made my brand bigger, and I think my like vulnerability post fight with the things that I was sharing on my show, my podcast, doing other podcasts and interviews and such, and my social media. I think people saw like a human side of me that they maybe hadn't seen before. And so I think there was like this relatable thing that actually connected me more with my audience. And now I'm fighting to show, these kids who maybe are taking losses in their lives on a daily basis. It might not be boxing, it might be anything, but I'm showing them how to come back, how to recover, how to not let the world beat you up and defeat you, and to actually come back stronger, come back harder, and use it all as fuel. And I think people are seeing that, and maybe they've gained some respect for me.
I'm very much of the opinion that a close fight with Tommy, even a defeat, is far better than Joe Fournier. Would you be of that opinion?
Is far better than what?
Knocks KSI knocking out Joe Fournier.
Oh yeah, I mean he's doing like these like gimmick WWE fights up until now. This is Tommy is his first real test. But who knows? He might throw an elbow on Tommy too.
Hey Jake, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I look forward to heading out tomorrow for fight week. It's an interesting one because when I was speaking to you in Saudi, you specifically said, regardless of the result against Tommy, Nate is next. Now you fought people better than Nate. What was the reasoning behind picking Nate as the guy?
You know, Nate has a massive name. He's the massive pay-per-view draw of UFC times. And to me, that's exciting because I haven't yet really fought a massive pay-per-view draw in the prime of their career when they're still hot and active. So to me, that's super exciting. And there was this beef that was there and this online banter back and forth that we'd been trying to and wanting to fight for a long time. And then finally the stars aligned.
And finally, can I get your prediction on KSI and Tommy? What do you think is going to happen there?
I think Tommy knocks him out in like less than 5 rounds.